is engineering, but it's about the meeting between two companies, like the contractor and the supplier. So they have the background information regarding this conversation is they had a problem in upon the contract, like there was some issue in like pipeline, so they have a leakage, so they are having a meeting, like who will solve this and how they will solve this. So yeah, okay. So let's see. I'll read English first, and then you can repeat Korean after me. Okay. Hello, thank you for your time. 안녕하세요. 시간 내주셔서 감사합니다. Great, great. 시간 내주셔서 감사합니다. Okay. Yeah, 시간, yeah, great. 시간. So, 시간 내주셔서 감사합니다. 시간 내주셔서 감사합니다. Great. And yes, hello. 네, 안녕하세요. Great. 네, 안녕하세요. There is a leak in the building. 건물에서 누수가 발생했어요. Great, great. 건물에서 누수가 발생했어요. Right. Oh, really? Where is the leak? 아, 그래요? 어디에서 누수가 있나요? Great. 어디에서 누수가 있나요? There is a leak inside the building. 내부에서 누수가 있어요. Great. Is it coming from the part we worked on? 공사한 부분에서 그런가요? Great. 공사한 부분에서 그런가요? 그런가요? Yes, I think the waterproofing was not done properly. 네, 방수 처리가 잘 안 된 것 같아요. Great. 네, 방수 처리가 잘 안 된 것 같아요. Okay, number 8. Is the warranty period over? 워런티 기간이 끝났나요? Mhm. Can we try 끝났나요 one more time? 끝났나요? Because there's two N and na. That's why like it's hard to pronounce. Like 끝났나요? Okay. No, it is still under warranty. 아니요, 아직 워런티 기간이에요. 아니요, 아직 워런티 기간이에요. Great, 기간이에요. Understood, we will repair it again. 알겠습니다. 다시 공사하겠습니다. Great, great. Um, for the words that you might feel like, oh, what is this word? Like, it's too hard to pronounce. But don't worry because there is so many words that we don't need to memorize since they're talking about the engineering property like factors. For example, 누수, leakage. We basically not really use these words in the modern like normal life. But 건물 building we use it. 내부 also we use. But 방수, waterproofing, 공사, construction we don't need to remember. 부분, part, kind of we are using. Warranty, warranty is warranty. Just see how it looks like, warranty in Korean character. And 기간, period, is very common word. And 수리, repair. And 책임, responsibility. Okay, so I think from here, like 내부, 방수, 공사, these are um, it might feel like not easy to memorize, but we don't need to. We don't need to. Okay, so when you read or review or study, like I want you to more focus on like from number one to two, which is like say hi at the first time when you have a like company to company meeting, and also like say like oh really like you're basically like agreeing to someone like literally like hearing someone's like opinion, and 그런가요, which is like you're asking like some very gentle way. So so I think here the context or so not the context the um, how can I say the text. Yes, yes. Yeah, not the meaning inside of the conversation, but more like the feeling that you're talking is more important in this conversation. Okay, so let's see. 안녕하세요. 시간 내주셔서 감사합니다. We know 안녕하세요 is hi, right? Hello, 안녕하세요. And 시간 내주셔서 감사합니다. So 시간 means time. Like basically it's like thank you for your time. So let's see. 시간 and 내주셔서. Let's see 주셔서 first because we know 주세요 is please give me, right? 주셔서. So 주세요 is please give me, but 주셔서 is you already took it, so they already gave it to you. So uh, or gave me already. 주셔서. And 시간 내주셔서. What is 내? Then 내 means hand it over. So 시간 내주셔서 we know 감사합니다 is thank you, right? 감사합니다. So hello and thank you for handed me over your time, your precious time. That's 시간, which is 시간 내주셔서. 내주셔서. So usually 내주셔서 is one full context, one full sentence. So 내주셔서 like for handing me, handed me, handed me your time already. So spending the time, your time, like precious time for me. 시간 내주셔서. Or simply, if you want to be more simple, you can say 시간, like 시간에 감사합니다. 시간에. So thank you for. So it's very simple way to say like 시간에 감사합니다. Like 시간에 means we know 에 is at, right? At. So at your time. So thank you for your time. So basically without anything that you already gave me or something, just say like at your time. Thank you for at your time. 시간에 감사합니다. Okay. And number two, we know 네 is yes, 네 or 응. 응 was casual, and 네 is formal. 네 or 응. 네, 안녕하세요. And 안녕하세요 is hi, right? Hello, 안녕하세요. So yes, hello. And so from one and two, let's say you are the uh, like representative, like for example, like someone who going to meet another company as employee. So go there and then say like thank you for your time, and that's we can say 시간 내주셔서 감사합니다 or 시간에 감사합니다. 시간에 감사합니다. You can say that. And then the another person might say like 네, 안녕하세요. Also say 시간에 감사합니다 because you are also giving them your time too. And number three, 건물에서 누수가 발생했어요. 건물 means building. 건물 is building. And 에서, we know 에 is at, right? And 에서 is from. So from the building, 에서 is from. And this is not important. 누수 is leakage. 누수. But you don't need to remember these words since it's about like engineering, 누수. And For daily life, we don't say 누수 because it's too like formal way to say like leakage. We say 새다, which is there is a leakage, like or we can say leaking, 새다. So if you want to say like, oh, the water is dropping out, water is leaking out, then we can say 물이 새다. The water, 물 is water. So the water is coming out, water is leaking out, not 누수, because 누수 is more like too professional, formal way to say of leaking. So I would say 새다, 새다. Okay, and we know ka is, right? Is, ka, 발생. 발생, I think you might use these words in the work field. 발생 means like happening, like or occurring, 발생, occur. And if we want to change into more casual way to say it, 발생 might change into 일어났어요. So we know 써요 is just it is, right? 써요, 했어요, 이에요, 써요. And 일어났 means it happened. So if you want to say like 발생, it happened, it already happened. Then if you want to say like, oh, the leakage has happened, then you can say 일어났어요 instead of 발생했어요. We know 발생 is like occurred and 했어요 means it happened, the past tense. And here, so 일어 means happen, and 났어요 is same with here 했어요, 났어요, 했어요. Mhm, 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 mhm. So for number three, 건물에서 누수가 발생했어요 is just telling the contractor that we have a leakage. 물이 새고 있어요. We have a leakage. But number five, they want to tell the leakage is from the inside. 내부에서 누수가 발생했어요. So we can see for number five for quickly before number four. So 내부 means inside. So 내부. And if you want to say outside, then little hard to pronounce. 외부. 외부 is outside. 외부, 내부. Okay. So 건물에서 from the building 누수가 leakage 발생 happen and 했어요. 해 means do, right? 해. And 했어요. 했어 or 요 is past tense or like it's did, like did. 했어요. It's a past tense. 했어요. Okay. And is just 그래요. We know 그래 요 is 그래 means yes, right? Or right. So basically, if you put sentence, like questioning, question mark, then it turns into question, like right, 그래요. So it's very common way you're basically telling them you're listening to the speaker, like oh 그래요, like oh is it right? You're just saying like yeah, I understand what you mean. I understand what you want to say. 그래요, right? Okay, and 어디 means where. 어디. And we already see 어디에서. 어디에서 is from, right? 에서. And 에 was at, 에서 is from. So 어디에서 from where? From where? And 누수가. 누수 is leakage and 가 is. 있나요? From chapter 1 we know 있나요 or 있어요. It's same. Do you have? 있나요? 있어요. Right? 있어요? 있나요? The difference between 나 and 써 is 있어요 can be statement or the question, but 있나요 it can be only question. And na is more softer version of asking than 서. So 있나요 is usually I talk to the kids that 있나요, do you have? But when I talk to just normal life, then I just use 있어요. Okay, 있어요, 있나요. And number 5, we know 내부. Now 내부 is inside. And also 에서, from the inside, right? And 누수 is leakage. There's so many 누수 this time, but you don't need to remember. 누수 is not, I think, not important. Okay. And 누수 가 is, and 있어요, we have, like I have or we have, 있어요. Okay, so 공사 is also not important word for normal life, 공사. But if you, for example, are going to rent an apartment or um, like for your accommodation, then 공사 you might use this one, 공사. Like for example, if Korean just came knocking to your door and then today we have 공사, that means basically they have a construction work in the building today, so it might be noisy. So construction work, 공사, construction work. And 공사한, what is 한 then? 한 means done. So 공사 is a verb, the construction work, and 한 is what we did. The construction work, what we did. And let's see, 부분. 부분 is very common word. 부분 is the part. So you can not only say in the like physical part of it, you can also say for your body. Like 이 부분 is, 이 means this. So 이 means this. So if you say 이 부분, that means this my body part. This part is hurt. Yeah, 이 부분. So 부분 means part. Or also if you can say as a project, if you are in the project and you says, I think project part A is not good, so we need to revise, then you can say, oh, A 부분, not good. So it can be any situation, 부분. And 에서 also, 에서 is very common in this conversation, I think, keep coming up, from, 에서, from. And also, I want you to remember, 에 is at the same time, 에서. And 그런가요? 그런가요 came from 그래요. 그래요 can be statement or the questioning, like is it? 그래요. And 그래요 without question is 그래요. It is, like right. 그래요. So it was from number 4, like 그래요, is it right? Right? And that's same with 그런가요. So basically 그런가요 is more, let's compare 그런가요 versus 그래요. So 그래요, we know it's like right, right? It can be questioning or statement, 그런가요? So 그래요, 그래요. And 그런가요 is only for the question. So you can make it as a statement. So for example, if you want to say right, yeah, you're right, it's right, then you need to say 그래요 without question mark. But 그런가요 is only for the questioning. So it's only for like, oh, is it correct? Is it right? And 그런가요 is a little bit more formal than 그래요. So, but I think it might be makes you a little too confused. So I recommend you to stick into the 그래요 for now, because you can say like, yeah, it's right, 그래요, or you can ask like 그래요. So it can be both, right? So it's very practical to just remember one word and then use it for different situation. So 그래요 is much better. Also, I use 그래요 instead of 그런가요. There is no big difference of vibe between two words. So 그래요 is better in my opinion. Okay. Number 7. 네. 네 means yes. And which is same with 네. 방수 is waterproofing. Waterproofing. 방수. This one, it might be very casual word or might not be. Like it can be engineering word, but sometimes people use 방수 for their jacket. Like for example, if you have a like Gore-Tex, like a mountain jacket, they might ask you like, oh, is it 방수? Then, oh, does it has a function for the waterproofing? So you might listen for these words might later. 방수, waterproof. And 처리, 처리 means applied. So 처리, like if you do 처리, that means it's very vague word actually. 처리 means it can be also like done, like work. I'll do it. 제가 처리할게요. I'll do it. I'll work for it. Or 처리 means application. So basically it's more like work on it, like every situation. Like for your paperwork, means paper 처리, or um, waterproofing 처리, like application is like waterproofing 처리, 방수 처리. Or if you someone says like we know 해 means do, please do, right? 해 means please do. And if someone says 처리해, that means please do the process. Please do the process. 처리해. So here 처리가, 가 means is, and 잘. 잘 is very common word. 잘 is in a good way. 잘. So if you say 잘해, that means please do good way. 잘해. And here let's say 돼. 돼 means possible. And if you say 안 돼, which is not possible. 안 돼. Possible, not possible. Here, so 안 된 것 같아요. We know, maybe we don't know like the rest of the sentence, but 안 돼. So you can predict, oh, basically this guy is telling me like it's not working, it's not possible. 안 돼. And if you put and then that means not, was not possible. And so 안 된 것 같아요. And here caught and call means stuff. So basically they're saying like, oh, I think it's kind of stuff or kind of situation that didn't very worked well. So 안 된 것 같아요. And 같아, let's see, 같아. Korean character is 같아, 같아. Or let's say 같아. It sounds like or seems like 같아, seems like. So they're not saying like directly like, oh, the waterproofing is not working, but then rather than just saying like that, they prefer to say, oh, I think it's not has been done it well. Like I don't want to make you off, like I don't want to offend you, but it seems like. So 같아요, like it, I think it seems like 같아요. And number 8, and is just and warranty over here is just warranty is Konglish, warranty. And 기간, let's see, 기간. 기간 is period. Period. 기간. So it can be also project, like, oh, like the project 기간, that means project period. Yeah, so 기간 is a time period. 기간. And 기간 이, we know 이 is, but I don't want you to make confused. So because last time I told you 이 means this, right? So 이 can be both is or this. So if you're pointing out something and say 이, that means this. But usually in the sentence, if you see 이, that means is or are. 이. Okay. So warranty 기간이, the period is 끝. Let's see, 끝. 끝 means end. 끝. So if you watch the movie and the movie finished, and you can say 끝, it's end, like it's finished. 끝 났나요? 났나요 is very passive phrase, like has been. So 끝났나요 means does it has been done yet? Has been done. Has been done. 났나요? But I know 났나요 is not easy phrase and it's not practical. Also, I don't really use it. So 끝, we can say 끝이에요. Like, is it done? 끝이에요? That's more easy, right? 끝이에요. Then, is it done? Is it finished? It's the last part. 끝이에요. Okay. And 아니요. Have you heard about 아니요? 아니요. 아니요 means no, right? 아니요. So, 네 is yes, 아니요 is no. Yes and no. 아니요. It's a little bit weird because yes, there is no yo, but 아니, there is yo, right? Because there's like, this is not like 네요. So 아니, or you can say 아니 to your friends very casually. 아니, it's not. And 네 is yes. So 아니요, 아직. Let's say 아직. 아직 means until or not yet. But this thing until and not yet is not same. So I'll give you example. So if somebody asks you, is Doi here? And so basically we need to meet here by 11. And then is Doi here? Then somebody might say, oh, Doi is still coming. Or he is until not yet here. So basically it's like, I think it's more like still and not yet. So he's still here or he's not yet here. So 아직 means not complete yet, not completed. 아직. So if somebody asks you, is the project finished or has your work finished? Then if you say 아직, no, I'm still on it. Like it's not finished yet. 아직. So here, 아직 warranty 기간이에요. Can you guess? We know 기간 is period, 이에요 is it is, warranty is warranty. So, yeah, so it's still in the warranty period. 아직 warranty 기간이에요. Okay, and understood, we will repair it again. 알겠습니다. Have you heard about 알겠습니다? Like the sounds, right? Familiar sound. Yeah. Yes, it is. So it is okay, like I understand. 씁니다 is 씁니다 people, Korean people. 씁니다 is it is. 알겠 means yes. So it is yes. Yeah, I understand. All right, 알겠습니다. It's very common. So let's see. There is 네 and 응. 응 is very casual, very, very casual. And 네 is formal. 알겠습니다 is business formal. So it's like top. So if you want to say yes in the business field, you can say 알겠습니다. Then that means, okay, I understand. I got your point. 알겠습니다. And 다시 means again. Like, so, I don't know. I just have like very negative like example in my mind coming up. Like, for example, if we done the work project and then our boss say 다시, that means, okay, do it again. 다시. That's again, okay? 다시 and 공사. Do you remember 공사? 공사. If somebody knock your door and then says, oh, we have 공사 today. Yeah, construction work, 공사. And usually 하 or 해 is about do, like the action, right? 하. And 겠습니다. 겠습니다 means will do. So if we put 하겠습니다, then means we will do. And if you put 가겠습니다, I want to tell you 가 means go first. 가 means go. 가겠습니다, that means will go. 가겠습니다. So it's more like will blah blah. I will do something. 겠습니다. So here 알겠습니다. 다시 공사하겠습니다. That means oh, okay, like I understand. We will do the contract work again because it's in the warranty period. Okay. Um, how do you feel? Though I think the word is or the phrase is not that difficult, but the conversation is kind of not casual, so you might feel complex. But mhm. Yeah, yeah. And also the phrase, like the speak phrase at the end of it is kind of formal at all the sentences, so it's a little complicated than just 이에요, 입니다, like 주세요, right? Yeah, but yeah. hmm 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 No, 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 it's fine, it's fine. I didn't even notice, so no worries, no worries. Okay, so let's read. Let's read from number one. Because the reason why I'm asking like if it's like little tough is because we are in the chapter 13, 3, and usually from 1 to 10 is very casual, and from 10 to higher number is more like profession field. I'm trying to, and it's like little mixed with casual and a professional field. And since you are like preparing for the business field, I'm trying to bring up from this business field conversation. So it might be a little formal, but it will really help you in the real life. Yeah. So yeah, we can always go back to the casual anytime. So yeah. uh, mhm. Yeah, yeah, still, yeah. I mean, also like this is not just like Korean from the book. So basically, you can use it right after when you landed in Korea. So I think, yeah, like if you're trying to stick in the grammar, like is it this right or that right, then you might not speak out. But if you know the whole phrase, the whole sentence to speak out, then it will really help you. Like even on the street, anytime. So, all right. So let's read from number one. You can be the engineer, I'll be the contractor. Okay. Just Korean for now is okay. Great. 안녕하세요. 시간 내주셔서 감사합니다. 네, 안녕하세요. 음, 건물에서 누수가 발생했어요. The number three is not easy to pronounce because there's three words not common. 건물, the building, 누수, leaky, 발생, occur. So that's why. Like the whole sentence is about three different words. So that's why. Number four. 아, 그래요? 어디에서 누수가 있나요? Great. 내부에서 누수가 있어요. And 내부 was inside and 있어요, I have, right? So there is the leakage from the inside. 공사한 부분에서 그런가요? Great. 방수 처리가 잘 안 된 것 같아요. Number eight. 워런티 기간이 끝났나요? Great. 아직 워런티 기간이에요. Alright, number 10. 알겠습니다. 다시 공사하겠습니다. For number 9, in very casual conversation, you will use this phrase a lot. 아니요, 아직이에요. Let's just delete whole thing, like warranty 기간, because unless you're going to like phone broadcast company, you're not going to use the warranty word, and also warranty is English, so we don't need to. It's not important for now. So here, 아니요, 아직이에요. This is also makes sense. If you say 아니요, 아직이에요, that means no, it's still. Like it's not done yet. 아직이에요. So anytime, in the work or in the restaurant, if somebody asks you, "Oh, is your dish finished? Like, are you still having it?" And you can say, "아니요, 아직이에요." That means I'm still eating it. So please don't take it. 아니요, 아직이에요. Okay, this time, I'll be the engineer. You can be the contractor. All right. 안녕하세요. 시간 내주셔서 감사합니다. Great. 건물에서 누수가 발생했어요. Mhm. Great. Great, great. 아, 그래요? 아, 그래요 means really. Like you can also if in your with your friends you can say, oh really? Like 그래요? 그래. Without yo for your friends, 아, 그래. Like I'm listening. Yeah. 그래. Like 어디에서 누수가 있나요? So where the leakage came from? 내부에서 누수가 있어요. Number six. Great, great. 공산 부분에서 그런가요? Do you remember what was 에서? 에서. Yeah, like from. 에서 is from. Oh, like this part. This part means 부분, 부분. 부분 is this part, and 에서 is from. Yeah. So 부분에서 means from this part. 부분에서 is from this part. Okay. 내 방수 처리가 잘 안 된 것 같아요. Number eight. Can we try 끝났나요 one more time? 끝났나요? 끝났나요? Um, um, yeah, yeah. Like, you're skipping not actually, but I'll give you one tip. Like, if you're going to, let's say you're doing something and you want to ask them, like, is it finished? Can I go now? Can I leave? Then, without anything, let's delete everything except 끝. So it's like finish, then it's good. You can also say that. So finish. Very simple and very practical, like good. Is it finished? Then they were like, yeah, it's finished. You can go. Or you can say, I think you already know this one. So let's go a little bit more. Good, good. 이에요. 이에요 is the magic word. So is it, right? So 끝이에요. Is it finished? 끝이에요. Instead of 끝. 끝이에요. Is it finished? Finish. Is it done? 끝이에요. Okay. Number nine. 아니요, 아직 워런티 기간이에요. Great, great. Okay. Let's read one more time. Let's read the whole script. I'll go first. You can repeat after me. 안녕하세요. 시간 내주셔서 감사합니다. Great. 네, 안녕하세요. Great. Number three. 건물에서 누수가 발생했어요. Great. 아, 그래요? sorry. 아, 그래요? 어디에서 누수가 있나요? Great. 내부에서 누수가 있어요. Great. 공사한 부분에서 그런가요? 공사한 부분에서 그런가요? 네, 방수 처리가 잘 안 된 것 같아요. 근데 방수 처리가 잘 안 된 것 같아요. You know, like even for me, like my tongue is tangled, so like this chapter, it's not easy to pronounce. So don't worry. Even it's for me, like for me also. 워렌티 기간이 끝났나요? Great. 끝났나요? Yeah, perfect. 아니요, 아직 워렌티 기간이에요. 알겠습니다. 다시 공사하겠습니다. Great. Okay. And now I'll point it out what I want you to review more focus. So 시간, the time, and 내주셔서, like giving me like for your time. 내주셔서. So the tip is just remember as one sentence. 시간 내주셔서 for your time. 시간 내주셔서. And 건물 누수 not important and 발생했어요. It happened. 발생했어요. It happened. And 있나요? We know 있나요? And 어디에서? From where? 어디에서? So remember as the whole phrase also 어디에서? From where? 어디에서 있나요? And 안 된 것 같아요. 안 된, or I think just to 안 돼. 안 돼 means not possible. 안 in front of possible thing or positive thing, if you put an in prior to it, it changes into negative. So 안 always means like negative. 안. Okay. Right. And 기간 is the time period, and 끝 means finish. 끝 is finish. Also 기간이에요. Or we can change into 끝이에요, which is it finished or it is finished. Phrase or questioning. 끝이에요. And 다시 means again. 다시. And I think you already got it. 공사 means construction work. 공사. Okay. So that's for today.